on that last portion of this week's show, it is the wild card. I have the wild card this week. I got a pretty cool one, I think. I think it'll open up the conversation. So my question is, aside from barbering and aside from what you do every day at work, like what you do for a living, right? What other hobby?
Carpentry.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Go ahead. Finish your question.
What other hobby or like pastime thing, or like what are you really into that people here on YouTube don't know about?
Carpentry.
Oh, that's dope. I like that. I have uncles and cousins who are carpenters. That's super cool.
Oh, bro, before my barbering obsession,
yeah,
it was a carpentry obsession, like a month.
Okay.
All right, so I could take you back, dog, way back, to like kid, like when Mr. Rogers was around, and you know all of that. When they would watch that, or Bill Nye the Science Guys, Carmen Sandiego, when my brothers and sisters, they'd be watching that. I used to watch a show called The New Yankee Workshop with the homie Norm Abram.
Okay.
Shout out to Norm Abram. For those that know. Hey, that vato was a beast, dog. So I always thought that one day that I was going to be like him, and I was going to be a carpenter. So as soon as I turned 18 years old, I joined the Carpenters Union here in Kansas City. But the Carpenters Union is whack, fool.
Really?
Yeah. Now all they do is build construction, like with metal studs and drywall. Yeah. Metal studs and drywall inside, metal studs and drywall outside, metal studs and drywall. Everything is metal studs. And then like crown molding. No, ya no es crown molding, ya no de madera.
No, it's plastic,
styrofoam, plastic. Yep. And I was like, nah.
That's not what I'm in here for. I want to smell wood.
I want to touch. I want to feel it. I still do stuff. I'll send you some pictures so you can put it right there. Some of the stuff that I've built. I built my own like locker rooms for my kids, like their own shelves and shit.
Yeah. I respect that. I respect carpentry. It's super dope.
My first job that I ever did, a side job, was for this doctor's office over there in Kansas City. And the vato, I charged him $240, and he paid me up front so I can go get the madera stuff. So I got the madera, and then I went to go buy a freaking compound miter saw, which means that it does both. You can go this way, and 45 this way. You know what I'm saying? So some of them are called chop saws. Some of them are called miter saws. Some of them are called compound miter saws. Some of them are even called slider miters. I don't know if that's what we call them, but that's what we call them, slider miters. That means that you can make up to a 16-inch cut with one pass. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a radial arm saw. Anyways, long story short, I got one of them for that same job. So like literally the only money I made was to go buy that saw.
Damn.
I needed one of them saws.
That's what you got to do. What you got to do.
Pero no mames, way, like I was never finished with that. It looked so dope. It came out hella good. I routed and dadoed all my corners, and every shelf was sitting embedded, which is called a rabbet and a dado. Okay. So they install like this is you understand what I'm saying? Like
I know
for structural. So if you have you're going this way, then you channel, you put on the router, you make a channel, and then this exact same size has to go in there, and you have to beat it in.
Yep.
And you put glue, you beat that in, and then you insert some screws and out. It was dope. But every time I would add something to it. I made my own baseboards for it. I made my own chair rail for it. I made my own crown molding for it. I did everything all myself because I had a router already. I had an old Ryobi table saw that I got for Christmas. It was $100. Hey, I started doing carpentry when I was like 13 years old because of my dad. You know, being a Mexican, being a son of a Mexican, they ain't gonna pay nobody.
No, hell no. You learning I know how to do towel work because of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my dad used to be that person too. He's like, oh, my dad was big about when there was a certain time in his life when he was buying and selling houses. So he'd buy a house, we'd fix it up with him. We did everything from like we are like anything that had to do with landscaping to plumbing to the flooring to painting to fixing to building, and then we'd sell the house for a nicer house because it was worth more now that it was nice and clean, and then we do the same thing to the next one. So yeah, I had to learn how to do a lot of that. Plus, yeah, we ain't paying nobody. You know what I mean?
I hate
We can fix it ourselves.
Though. I hate painting. That's
yeah.
not
You don't
me.
like it? I don't mind
painting.
it. I think I did it so much that I learned to not mind it.
I can build everything. I'll build anything. Well, you seen some of the stuff I built here?
Yeah.
Like my sink right here. I built everything. I built every single thing on that sink from scratch.
Yep. Have you ever thought about teaching your kids how to do all that stuff?
Oh, my son's been doing it since he could walk.
That's dope, man. You got to keep passing that on.
My oldest, he used to be super attentive. Like he'd be like, even mechanic work. I do all my own mechanic. I love mechanic. That right there is mechanic work is another. Oh shit, another one. But carpentry is number one. Okay. And then it'll probably be a mechanic work because I love that shit. I love that shit too. And my son used to be super like right there with me, dog. Like, hey, pass me the one that has a 5 and then the slash and then the 8. That's a 5/8. Give me that ratchet, give me that socket, whatever. And he would like real quick give it to me and shit.
You wouldn't be yelling at him for 10 minutes because he can't find it.
No, yeah. Hell yeah.
You gotta bring the stereotype back in.
It's right there. Mira.
Oh, yo la encuentro qué. Si yo la encuentro qué.
Hey, you know what? Just go sit down. I'm gonna find it. Go sit down.
Takes you 5 seconds to find it.
Yeah.
That's dope. So now y'all know.
It was inside the glove the whole time. I told you that it was right there. It was underneath the car all the way to the back.
Yeah.
Told you it was right there.
Well, so now y'all know Fades on the weekends. I think I said it on when we had Jay Blends on. I'm like, on the weekends, Fades does jobs. You know what I mean? Just contract him, call him out. So now y'all know I wasn't joking. He does like to do work, but he does his own work. And I know because I remember you sent me some pictures of the restroom. I think you had rebuilt at your house too.
And that was
stuff. Exactly.
I built the 2 rooms upstairs. I built the bathroom upstairs. I had an entire farmhouse that I completely redid by myself.
That's dope. That's super dope. So for me, so here's the deal. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that I like cooking because if you follow me on Instagram, you see me put up all kinds of food. And no, I don't cook all of it. Me and my wife both like cooking. But since you all already know that about me, I'm going to say something that I think there's a couple people that know this about me, but I like making coffee. And y'all might be saying that's the most boring shit ever. You know what I mean? That you just put a thing in a pot and you make the damn. No. I'm not talking about regular old everyday coffee. You know what I mean? If you look at my house, like there's a full station / coffee bar with an espresso machine. I'll be making espressos, macchiatos, cold brew, like cold brew my own. I know, right?
You call me a macchiato?
Macchiato. I'm not doing macchiato.
I don't even have no makeup on.
I like making all kinds of coffee. I like the science behind making coffee and the flavors you can get. I have my own grinder. If I could have, the only thing that I'm missing is being able to buy my own like thing to roast the beans, you know what I mean? And just get them fresh somewhere. Like that's the next level where I'm going from here. But I enjoy a good cup of coffee, bro. Like I'm just when I have people over.
Since you're a coffee connoisseur, and how did coffee become, or where did it originate and how and why?
I don't know the backstory like that.
You don't know?
No, I'm pretty sure I've heard it before, but if you're putting me on the spot, I'd probably say it's anywhere from maybe Colombia or maybe Africa. It could be like it comes from Africa. Yeah,
it comes from Africa.
It does come from Africa.
Ethiopia, to be exact.
Yes.
So goat herders would bring all their goats. So coffee beans were already growing in the mountains because they can only grow like in mountain areas. You know that?
Yeah.
There has to be everything. It has to be a certain humidity, just like agave, like anyways. So goat herders kept on realizing that their goats started walking faster every time they got past this patch.
Really?
So they were like, I wonder why. And then they all realized that every single goat would eat one of them coffee beans.
Yeah.
So then they did it, and then they made it into a tea, and we have coffee today. Thank you. You're welcome, Starbucks.
Hey, that ain't real coffee, but hey, no, but I believe it. Like that's a lot of things that we have every day were either by accident or that we didn't do on purpose. You know what I mean? Them goats, if it wasn't for them goats, they would never realized it.
Right?
You know what I mean? That's pretty crazy.
There were Rams.
Rams.
The Los Angeles Rams.
There were lamb chops.
No, but go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean
no. That's really like people don't know this, but if you come to my house, the first thing I'm gonna ask you is if you'd like a cup of coffee, and I have cold or I have hot coffee, and I have all the toppings. If you're one of the people who like regular milk, half and half, you like oat milk. What is it called?
Nut juice.
También. You know what I mean? Almond milk.
Almond milk. There you go.
Also known as almond milk. You know what I mean? I have all that in my house because I'm telling you, like, I don't like having the same cup of coffee every day. Like one day I'll drink a macchiato, the next day I'll drink regular coffee, the next day I'll drink an espresso, then I'll drink cold brew.
I drink Folgers black. Boy, I never add any. But around this time, I put pumpkin shit.
Spice. Oh, you're a white girl at heart, aren't you? Sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone. But hey, do it. It's that time of the year.
Boy, I'll be tearing that shit up. I had some this morning. This shit was fire. Hell yeah, that pumpkin. I love pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin spice, pumpkin muffin, pumpkin donut.
Hella funny. I love pumpkin pie. I'm the only person in my family.
Me too.
I'm the person that will take a pumpkin pie to a family event knowing no one's gonna eat it, so I could eat
this with some whipped cream on top. No, mom.
Hell yeah. Hey. People are like, see me just eat it, and they're like, what are you eating on pumpkin pie? He wants them. Like, nope. I'm like, exactly. Leave me alone then.
I don't really care for tres leches. I can't do tres leches, but I love pumpkin pie.
So I can't do tres leches from someone else. I only like tres leches if my wife or my mom makes it, because they make it like they make it in Mexico and they put alcohol in it. You're supposed to make it you're supposed to put a little spice in there. Like regular tres leches cake out here is dry. It don't taste like tres leches and it ain't got no liquor in it. I'm like, this ain't no tres leches cake. This is some watery ass cake. You know what I mean? This is some watery ass bread. Like, what is this? So yeah, I don't mess with it either unless it's from my mom or my wife.
Hey, yeah. I see that you have that Vans cake behind you, right back there.
Oh, the Illusion one? Yeah, it's the checkerboard, black white from Illusion.
Oh, Illusion made it. I thought Vans had that for you.
No, that'd be dope. I did put it up on when we were on shutdown. The company asked us to like share something that we do on our downtime, and I was cutting my wife's hair and my kids' hair and doing designs. So I sent a picture of it, and I got the cape so I could take a cool little Vansy picture of it. You know what I mean?
See,
so special.
You think like that.
I took it to the next level.
I don't ever think like that.
I tried. Very soon on the top of here, you're going to see more skateboards. I've decided to put all my skateboards in here. I don't have that many, probably like 4 or 5 of them, but I'm going to put them up on the wall too. So you're going to start seeing more boards.
I didn't even know you were a skater.
I'm not a skater. I did skate at one point in my life. I know pretty much everything that needs to be known about skateboarding because I sell skateboarding shoes every day, but I can't skateboard anymore. The last time I skateboarded, I fell really hard and I tore all the ligaments on my shoulder, and I don't skateboard anymore.
Damn, I have never been on a skateboard in my life.
It's fun, bro. You missing out.
Standing up, never. I remember riding on my stomach. On my stomach, riding down a hill. Yeah. I would do that, but
that's probably more dangerous.
I have never stood up on a skateboard in my life, dog.
Yeah, I mean, all I could do is like maybe ollie and go really fast. To be honest, that's as much as I could do. I could do an ollie and go fast. That's it.
Like Ollie the boxer?
No, like you know, you do this.
You all Avril Lavigne. Remember that skater boy?
Yeah. All right, so that is it, y'all. That was the wild card. Now you know a little bit more about me and Fades. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversations this week. If you haven't gone back and watched the other videos, there's a little nugget in one of them about a giveaway happening, hopefully this upcoming week. Much more to come. We are still bringing guests on. We're gonna keep it on the DL, but we about to bring some heat.
Why?
Go for it. Do it. Tell everybody.
We got a special guest
Coming soon.
coming to
To a screen near you.
a screen next week, Sunday. Stay tuned. I'm gonna drop clues through my Instagram channel
Hey,
or through Barber Clips
scavenger
Instagram.
hunt.
A scavenger hunt all week long. By the time you hear it, see, this is gonna have to be on the first episode.
It's good. Don't worry.
Okay,
Don't worry.
Scavenger hunt all week. I'm gonna be dropping clues to who is gonna be this week's guest.
Yes.
I am gonna warn you. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Here's I'm gonna give the first clue off because I want to give a clue off. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The word goat. That's all I can say. Okay. There you go.
And it's not the Ethiopian guy who discovered coffee either. It's not him.
The word goat speaks a lot when we talk about our guest. Be on the lookout. Instagram, Barber Clips. Maybe see some clues on Fade's page. Maybe see some clues on my Instagram. I'm gonna jump back in it. You know, I'm trying to get back to regular every day. So if y'all see some stuff, start throwing some ideas. And again, jump into the comment section. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the different videos. Because once we get 1,800 on any of the videos that you just watched this week, Faith is gonna give away that clipper. And then on my channel, 500 subs, we're gonna give that master. A lot of good things coming, y'all. We appreciate everybody for jumping on this week. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Later.